Say there, sister. What's your name?
Mary Smith?
Mary Smith, eh? You look like Helen Brown.
You don't look so good yourself. Who are you?
Well, I'm the constable. I'm looking for Helen Brown. Some fella down the street says she lifted his poke.
Lifted his poke, huh? Well, what's wrong with that?
Why, it's illegal, that's what.
It is? My goodness, I've taken many a man's poke, and I never got into trouble.
Well, it's a good thing none of them ever complained about it, or I'd have pinched you.
I've been pinched many times.
You have? Where?
Well, the last time was in an elevator. I got pinched on the bottom.
You sound like a desperate character to me.
Oh, I'm not, really. After all, why shouldn't I lift a man's poke if he gets into my bag?
How many times has that happened?
Oh, golly, more times than I can remember.
Well, by gum, you must be mighty careless with your bag.
Oh, no, I'm not, but it seems that every time I toss it on the bed, somebody gets into it.
Well, you shouldn't toss it on the bed. You ought to put it away in your drawers when you're not using it.
That doesn't do any good. They still get at it.
By cracky, miss, you better be careful. Say, how would you like to be my girlfriend?
Oh, I don't know. Why should I want a constable for a boyfriend?
Well, I'd protect my girlfriend's neck.
What?
I said I'd protect my girlfriend's neck.
Oh. Say, do you like being a constable?
Well, it has its interesting aspects. Why, this morning, Two-Gun Jack got sent up, and I had to go down and see Two-Gun Jack off up the river.
That sounds interesting. Are you working on any big cases now?
Yep. I'm looking for Kidnapper Kate, who snatched a guy.
Really? Who was the victim of her snatch?
Oh, some rich feller.
Is she still holding him?
Nope. She let him go after he gave her everything he had.
Well, how do you know where to look for her?
Oh, I've been smelling around. I think I know where her hole is.
You do?
Yep. It's hidden behind some brush up on a mound.
How do you expect to get a hold of her?
Well, I got a big gun and some brass knuckles.
Yes?
I'll take my gun hand and my knucks in the other, and I'll sneak up on her hole while she's sleeping.
But suppose she wakes up?
Oh, by that time I'll have her just where I want her.
Gosh, Constable, I'm surprised to think that you'd use your gun on a woman.
Well, if I didn't, I'd probably have to lick her. And I don't want any woman to make a sucker out of me. Well, guess I better be getting along.
Constable, before you go, will you climb up that tree and get me that big leaf?
That big leaf? Now, what on earth do you want that big leaf for?
Why, that's my business. I travel around the country working with leaves. Didn't you ever work with country leaves?
Oh, sure. Why, I'm an old-time country leaf worker.
Oh, you wonderful man.